5, a major steroid sting. Good evening. I'm Mark Allen.
I'm Michelle Kingsfield. After a 2-year investigation, authorities reveal a $1 million trail they say leads from dealers to teenagers. Now, this massive investigation spans 6 southwest Ohio counties, including Warren, Montgomery, Clinton, Butler, Hamilton, and Claremont, as well as 2 other states, Tennessee and Wyoming. Jordan Burgess is live with our top story.
What is being called Operation Bulk Up started with just a pair of tips to deputies, and it ended with 32 people being charged. Just look at all the pictures and names we have here. We're told that a few of these people are actually still on the loose tonight. We're also told this case may involve some professional athletes, although those names haven't been mentioned yet. But perhaps the most disturbing thing is that these steroids were being sold to high schoolers.
Inside this room are enough steroids to supply a few sports teams and then some. But officials say you might be surprised by the age of the athletes looking to get their hands on these drugs.
And I think this case will demonstrate that it reaches all levels of our society, and in this particular instance, it actually reached levels of our schools and our high school athletes.
Using a tip from the Countryside YMCA that someone was pushing these steroids on high school athletes, the Warren County Drug Task Force started a 2-year undercover investigation that ended up leading to the seizure of nearly $1 million in steroids, cash, and vehicles, along with enough weapons to defend the lab in Tennessee where the drugs were being made.
It's pretty amazing the amount of firearms and what this organization was doing, and that is peddling its poison throughout the country, to include Ohio and the tri-state region.
Investigators say the steroids were coming from China in powder form and then turned into something you could inject at that lab in Tennessee. They say the operation was started a decade ago by this man, Ron Herbort, who would send the packages during his break from his dental receptionist job. Deputies say a second man, Matthew Geraci, would put the steroids in a set of lockers at a place off Reed-Hartman Highway to be picked up by customers.
You start from the street level, and you start with a tip, and you end up dismantling an entire drug organization out of state, and that was supplying poison to high schoolers in this region. It doesn't get any better than this.
Officials say this should be a warning to parents to keep an eye on what their young athlete is doing.
We typically think of drug abuse being done with respect to street drugs, but this demonstrates that even kids that we as a society would view as good kids can get caught up in the dangers of drug abuse.
Now, of the 32 people charged in this case, 3 of them haven't been revealed. We're told that they're still assisting with this investigation, and again, authorities say that investigation could end up leading to some professional athletes. And of course, join us at 5:30 to hear how the YMCA helped bust this steroid ring. Reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 2 News on your side.